Beautiful work. Breathe it up, breathe it up. Keep banging that body away, man. Keep giving them fakes. Draw him out, keep drawing him out. Keep the pressure on him, but keep it controlled. No rushing, not to rush. Nice and controlled work. Nice and controlled work.
Brian Lawrence looks after Ian Napper. That's his British title, controversially recently. You can see there, punches thrown, 20 more from Watson, but landed 3 more on the stats to Murphy. Interesting scoring one, isn't it? Both corners might think they're in front.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of Murphy's problems, you don't always like the way he goes about business. He roughs opponents up. A lot of his work is untidy. But if the knuckle part of the glove is landing on the target, then there's point-scoring punches. So, whether it's not all that pleasant on the eye at times, it'll still win fights.
In the second half of this one, John Watson was training to fight Martin Watson, his namesake from Scotland. But that was all switched in the last couple of days, and Ben Murphy enters. And he's a different type of fighter altogether than Martin Watson, so hard for John Watson to keep his unbeaten record. I think he's in front, Jim.
Yeah, but he's struggling again here at the moment. He's too stationary. He's moving straight back from Murphy, when what he should be doing is moving to the side. You move straight back, Murphy gets to you, and it's happening again.
A good patch here for Ben Murphy. Tries to hurl in an uppercut and those hooks as well. Work rate, important for him. He's winning the first minute of this fourth. Just gone negative, Watson, on the back foot.
And again, moving straight back from Murphy's attacks, which is the last thing he should be doing. And that was a nice little feint and then throwing the punches, but the punches were blocked.
There's energy now from Watson, who opens up, but is that Murphy's game? Does he want to try and make Watson lose his cool and leave gaps, especially to the body? Good right hand from Murphy.
Well, if you're not going to do it in movement, then you have to punch hard enough to discourage Murphy, and I tell you, that's not easily done. And again, Watson being pushed straight back to the ropes, and Murphy getting to a nice uppercut from Watson, but it's single punches we're seeing from him.
He's trying to plant his feet now. Watson, get a bit more oomph into these shots. Good uppercut, right use of shots, but does he have the power to keep Murphy off? We were saying earlier, that's what you need against a fighter like Ben Murphy. You've got to back him up at times. Yeah,
well, the uppercut, I mean, he's landed some beautiful uppercuts in this round, Watson, and that is the punch. He has Murphy's nose bleeding. Some lovely uppercuts. There's a bit more thought again. Well, the quality we've seen in this round has come from Watson, and that was a hurtful punch, the uppercut. I wonder if that will dent the enthusiasm.
Oh, lovely combination there. Murphy nearly went in this, the fourth round. Suddenly, he just puts his foot on the pedal. John Watson with a classy burst.
Well, I was saying you have to do it with movement, or you have to hit him hard enough to discourage him. Well, Watson is hitting harder now. He's standing his ground and digging the punches in. Much more impressive.
Murphy has to suck it up. He's cut by the eye as well. Blood from the nose. And after a really good start to the fourth round, Watson has come right back into it and punished Murphy. What a mess.
Relax, relax. What it is, man, you're just walking straight in. Move that blood in. Relax, don't blow your nose. Get the thing up his nose. Go on. Stick up. Look, when you make out you're going to rush and pull out, draw the legs. You're just standing there. When he's fighting, you're just standing there in line. That's what happened.
Well, just as the point, it seemed as though Watson was losing his way. He just stepped up a gear, started digging in, powerful-looking punches. A sickening uppercut which just turned the whole round in his favour. And he stepped a pace up, he sustained it and turned the round all the way round in his favour. That was impressive. I said a couple of questions would be answered tonight of Watson. Well, he answered them well in that round.
Caused a bit of damage by the left eye of Murphy. Might have been from that nose. Really horrible bleed. Well, John Watson now knows that he's got the power to trouble Ben Murphy. And Murphy only knows one way to fight, and that's go straight in to battle. Will he be countered? Is Watson now growing in confidence and looking to extend his unbeaten run? Showed something, didn't he, in that fourth?
Yeah, he showed a bit of character, because the signs where he was struggling badly, didn't know quite what to do with Murphy. Then just out of the blue produced his best work of the fight so far.
Been a pro exactly 3 years, Watson. Got good wins over the likes of John Bagley, Ali Wyatt, Silent Saheed. Never going to be an easy one, this, against Ben Murphy. But not many have been able to bust up Murphy and inflict damage, especially as Murphy comes in.
The right hand working well for Watson, clipped him again, there's the uppercut. This is good stuff at the moment.
Big right hands, Murphy's in the spot of bother. It's all about backing him up, stopping the leverage and the movement, and Watson is doing that now.
Yep, showing a bit of character, Watson, just taking a little breather now. That's what you want to be doing. Move around, but as soon as you stand your ground, put the spite into the punches, get the power into the shots. That's what he's done. There he goes again.
Showing good variety and space and intelligence. John Watson maturing even through this one fight.
See, he's not moving straight back from Murphy's attacks, standing his ground now, and at times pushing Murphy back. There's a little feint. Thinking what he's doing now, Watson.
He's cuffing rights along with the uppercuts. Murphy not engaging as much as he was. Still trying, grit and determination. You've got to really stop him in his tracks, Ben Murphy. And here Watson goes again.
Well, there were a couple of rounds where I thought maybe Watson was having a few doubts about his ability of coping with the pressure, but he's showing some real grit now.
Cuffing, slashing punches at times from Murphy. And that's good with the jab and the neat little combinations. He's getting better in this, John Watson. Murphy struggling.
Depending on this round. You've got to keep neat though. You've got to go back to what you were doing in the first 3 rounds, yeah? You've got to keep nice and neat. Relax, you've got to keep nice and neat. Right, you still got to give him that feint. He's putting everything behind the punches. Give him that feint and draw him out, yeah? Don't just get lazy and just stand there with your hands up, yeah? Suck it up, breathe up, come, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Suck it up.
Well, they know he's in trouble. Brian Lawrence and the team. 13 more in total to Watson. Body shots have been good from Murphy, but the improvement has been with the Liverpudlian.
Yeah, the quality. And as I say, showing a real bit of character in this one. He's had to dig in to get himself on top. He's managed that in the last couple of rounds. All just depends how the referee saw the early rounds where Murphy was putting out a lot of work. The quality has always come from Watson. But another round in the bank for him would put it beyond dispute.
1 or 2 tough to score. But Watson really coming on and his boxing flowing. Murphy forcing his punches. He might try the grandstand finish, catch the eye of Steve Gray, the referee. But back comes Watson. He is showing character, you're right, Jim.
Well, I'm sure he can't be enjoying this. I mean, this really is a tough night for him.
I mean, does anyone enjoy fighting Ben Murphy? It's not easy.
Look, he's a bit of a nightmare.
No punches.
I mean, he doesn't do anything by the book. He's not easy to cope with. He puts everything he has into these attacks. But Murphy has been finding answers in the last couple of rounds. He can't afford to coast the last one.
He's a lot taller, John Watson. but he weighed 10 stone, right bang on the light welterweight limit to Murphy's 10-1-10. He might be more of a natural lightweight, Watson, as well. I think he's shown more tonight than we've seen from him in the past, Watson. I think this is good.
Yep, and if he gets the win tonight, I don't think he'll be in too much of a hurry for a return. Just using movement now. This is what you want to do, movement for a 20 seconds or so, then engage again, get the punches off, then movement again, get your breath back. Just keep changing the plans.
Well, as always, Murphy has produced a pace for the entire 6 rounds. Not let up at all, even when he was hurt in that good fourth.
I mean, Murphy doing not too badly in the first couple of minutes of the last round, but the problem is there's not a lot of quality in what he does. It's rough, it's tough, it's 100%. It's not real quality or class behind the good shots there from Watson.
I think taking this fight at short notice when he was due to be in a championship one in a couple of weeks has been difficult for Ben Murphy. No disgrace if he loses this whatsoever.
Nice uppercut again onto that nose, inflicting some more damage there.
Good match thrown together. Now here's Watson's just added quality, finesse, and utilising his skills. That's a good one for John Watson, and Steve Gray agrees. It's 12 out of 12, and I think he could be proud of what he did tonight with the circumstances of what was around the fight, Jim.
Yep, he showed a lot of character there. He's got the win, and I don't think he'll be wanting too much to share a ring with Ben Murphy again. That was tough, it was rough all the way through. I said at the start of this one that he would answer a few questions tonight. Well, he answered them in the affirmative. Well done to both.